Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. Kickoff taken at the 3. Returns looking good so far. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry of the game for the rookie out of Alabama. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field. Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st down, Stroud. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky line, without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense, and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Saints will get set to take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Now Rattler. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Looking to throw, Rattler. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Of all the ways the first points could go up on the board, a safety? Well, it's one of the more rare and least likely, and we nearly saw it right there. What a great spot for the aggressiveness of that defense. And the QB, well, he nearly obliged them by dancing way too close to the goal line. We're still scoreless, just barely.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on first down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, it just couldn't quite hang on.
The give here on second. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
That's caught for the first. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
The drive picks up here, first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Texans go up 6-0 here in the first. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst through for a touchdown.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Wow, it just Just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Stroud now. Schultz with the catch. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10 from the 41. On play action, here's Stroud. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans break the tie here in the 1st. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set. 1st and 10. And I'm headed right. Kamara. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. David Onyemata there for the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another run for Kamara. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Counter give to Kamara. He's got to gain a 6 there. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have it, 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground with Kamara. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
It's Kamara on 3rd down. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Play action on 1st down. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Texans will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. And just like that, a very run-focused drive comes to an end that time with an interception.
You know, a lot of times, Kate, when you're finding success running it on a drive, it's because the defense is just waiting for you to throw it. And that's where they're prepared at the time. Sure enough, it's not a rush that dooms them, but a pass and an interception.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Tight end going in motion here. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. It is Cup, left side. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Avoids a defender, we've got a foot race. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the interception into points. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock, and how about that effort there to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one. The last line of defense And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle could mean a touchdown.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ooh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints are going to take over after the interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans will take over as he picks off his 10th pass of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's the handoff. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks, and I'm looking for that to be called again.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Stroud off the play fake. Won't make the play on that one. It hits the deck, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that, but really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. They'll send him up the middle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Just 1 yard on the gain, so now it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 8.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Stroud. Taken in by Pierce. Touchdown, Houston. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Rattler to the air now. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. Here's Rattler. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints chop some of the lead off before the half. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Saints get it back to a 14-point game. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Working quickly here. From the 37. Bails out of the pocket quick. Doesn't have the hook up there. Incomplete pass. This one intended for the running back. And now it's 3rd and short.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, Stroud. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a gain of 22. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First down, Stroud. Makes the catch and gets the feet in. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First down from the red zone. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is. He can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. This throw is caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Shotgun now for Stroud. He's got it! And in for the Houston touchdown! He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21.
Saints 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing it just before halftime. He's going to push one deep down the right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
To the outside and complete to Olave. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield. That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Rattler back to throw. That's complete to Wilson. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Rattler setting the throw. They left him wide open. It's complete. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it, adding all the extra yardage.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Kamara. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Rattler. This is reeled in by Kamara. It's a New Orleans touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. And I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'll be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints get it back to a 14-point game. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Stroud now. Cut by Diggs. This is ahead for about 5. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Stroud from the pistol. Finds Stover. Rolling into enemy territory. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Blown back gets the handoff. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with them in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate, where they put the ball.
And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Running behind center with Kamara. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That's why you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 13. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Looking to throw, Rattler. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
That's complete to Kamara. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Big catch is made, and he got the feet in, too. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
That's good for another 6.
And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That's a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
They are throwing it again. Dumps it off to his running back. With some fancy footwork there for the touchdown. The Saints shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They bring their tight end left. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's second down coming up. From the gun, Stroud. Digs there to bring it in. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Back to throw, Stroud. Gets this one to Pierce. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. So we hit the end of the third quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth. They'll come up first and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he carries it for a big gain that gets him down into the red zone. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Another carry for him. And he'll go down here at the 16. Give him 3 on that game. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
First down, Houston.
They give it to him again. Cuts it to the... And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot. But on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And, yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Rattler to the air now. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A pickup there of 39. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Here's Rattler. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second and 8. Finding Collins. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Here's Stroud on first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Running for the marker on second. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Going to the ground again on first. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Stroud off the play fake. He's got Pierce. And they get this down to the 28. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
All set up now for first and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. On play action, here's Stroud. Pass taken in by Diggs. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back's come up with more than he's used to on third down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. no gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Texans feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Handoff running right, Pierce. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nico Collins, the intended target. And now they're staring at a 4th down. Everly's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. And they're going to spike this one. No, wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're going to throw. And this was a mess from the start, Brock. They called a fake spike, and he's hit and dropped now for the sack.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans get it as he makes his 3rd interception of this game. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. So the Texans come away with the road win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football.